Welcome to another episode, and today we're in beautiful Salt Lake City, Utah, and I'm with my man Zair, Z,
Yeah, right here.
legend. Thanks for meeting up with me today.
No problem, man. No problem at all.
Appreciate it. I like the chain too.
Appreciate it.
You wear that every day, right?
I have another one that I wear every day.
So is there a meaning behind that or what?
No, I actually just got this from my brother a few years ago.
Okay.
That was the first present he ever gave me for my birthday. He was like, "Nah, you're good. Our dad spoiled you already. You don't need anything." This was the first present he gave me, so you don't have to take it off.
Nice.
So I'll wear it as often as possible.
Okay. So I just wanted to start where, like, the reason why you ended up in America, which is baseball.
Right.
Right.
Yeah.
When did you start playing baseball?
So it started when I was 5. I was actually playing soccer in my front yard, and one of my cousins he came over and talked to my dad. He convinced my dad to just take me to a baseball practice. So he took me to a practice the first time, and I absolutely loved it. So my very first practice was when I was 5 years old, and then I was playing until about 4 or 5 years ago.
Okay. So you've been playing for about 20 years?
Yeah, about 20 years, 22 years.
That's crazy. And you went all over the world.
Yeah, so I travel. When I was in Curacao, I got selected for the national teams, of course, the league and all those things. So we travel all over the world, went to Mexico, Cuba, came to the States a couple times. So we travel all over, and then when I moved to Amsterdam when I was 12, I got in the national team there as well. And same thing there, we traveled to quite a few places, again, Cuba, Japan, came here to the States, Spain, Barcelona, so all those places. So baseball took me to quite a few places in the world, and that's something that I never really took for granted.
Okay. So you did whatever you could with that opportunity that you had. What's the biggest lesson that you took away from it?
So one of the things that I learned from baseball is most sports are it's basically like a life lesson. Baseball, for example, it's a game of failure. So you fail more often than you succeed. So when I take that back to life, it's like there's a lot of things that happen in life that can set you back. What do you do to continue to move forward and get to where you want to get to? So if I go back to baseball again, it's like I strike out, I get out, but what do I do the next at bat to get a hit, get on base? That's how I compare it to life.
Okay. That's sweet. And you talk about setbacks. So you had a lot of injuries, a lot of injuries. Can you go over a little bit of the injuries that you had and how long you're out for?
Okay, so the very first time I got injured, I was actually riding my bike to practice. I was in Curacao. I was riding my bike to practice, and I was late. I guess I wasn't late. I was 15 minutes early, but at that time, if you weren't 30 minutes early, you were late. So I was late, and so I was trying to rush. Hit a bump with my bike. I wasn't paying attention on the ground, so just hit a bump on my bike. Fell off my bike, hit my hand on a piece of rock, and then broke my wrist. So that was the very first time ever. Broke my wrist. I recovered within 4 weeks. Of course, I was very young, so the recovery was pretty fast. I recovered within 4 weeks, and then after that, I didn't break anything for the next 6, 7 years. And I got to Netherlands. That's where I played again. Got to Netherlands, played Amsterdam. That's the first time I got my metal cleats. So I got my metal cleats, got a base hit, rounding the bases, slid into the base, and the backside of my cleat got caught. That's how I broke my ankle. So broke my ankle at that time. That's when there was some kind of pre-selection going on for the top 50 prospects of Europe. So I couldn't go to that because I broke my ankle. So got into recovery. Anyways, after that, everything was fine. A year later, there was the same thing again for the top 50 prospects in Netherlands or in Europe. So that time I did get selected for that. I got selected because I didn't get hurt. Went to Italy for this. So it's a Major League Baseball camp. That's what it is. Went to Italy the first day, slid into the base and broke my finger. So just a lot of setbacks. I just kept playing with it. It was fine. So they just wrapped it up and I just kept playing. Ended up being a good 3 weeks that I had there. Um, and then fast forward a couple of years, then couple of years after that, I was 17. I was 17. Um, this is when the draft and all those things was going on back in Amsterdam. Um, the draft was like really close, so within 2 or 3 weeks. So close to getting drafted. Um, I don't know exactly. I still until today I don't know exactly what happened. But I dove for a ball to catch a ball and just dislocated my right shoulder. That's my throwing shoulder. Now, anyone that dislocated or anyone that injured the throwing arm, that's like really bad in the baseball world. Um, so I had to skip that draft. I didn't get drafted that year because it was my throwing shoulder. The year after that, same thing again. Draft coming up. Broke my ankle. At that point, it was a really big setback for me. Um, so no, I just continued playing baseball in Amsterdam. And then I turned 19, when I turned 20, actually I came to the States because I figured in Amsterdam they don't pay really well for baseball. So I figured I just want to go to college, get a degree, and get drafted there, and I actually played for the major league years too. Um, so when I got here, everything was fine. Very first season, it was in the fall. Very first season, um, everything was really good. Ended up the fall season getting really well in the top three in the team. Um, and the spring started. 10 days before the season started, I dislocated my elbow. So at that point, I was out for the whole season because I had to get a red shirt. So just because of injury, is what I'm getting at. Because of injury, I got a lot of setbacks. But this whole time, getting injured and all those things, I've always still had a goal in mind. And what I'm always thinking was this is just another setback that I just have to overcome so I can get to where my goal is.
What was the goal?
The goal was to play in the major leagues.
Okay.
Playing in the major leagues, play as many years as I could. Now, playing in the major leagues is something really hard simply because you have to be good for the first, but you also have to have some, you have to know people and all those things have to be going well for you to be able to get there. So got here, got hurt in my first season to play. Second season it was like basically my recovery season. So it wasn't a great season, it was just okay. And then my third season there, that's when I did really well again. I got a full scholarship to League One for Michigan State. My big sliding into the base. I wasn't out for long, but I couldn't play to my full potential. I couldn't play to my full potential. At this point, I'm 24-ish, 24, 25, I can't remember exactly. But at that point, whenever you get into that age, you basically get a little bit old to get drafted in the high rounds. So that's how it just like starts slimming down my chances to get drafted.
And then that's when you decided, okay, I'm in America and I'm going to make the most of my opportunity and just start going to school.
Yes, exactly. So after my very last season in college, I had a few opportunities still to go play independent ball, but they were nothing that I would have loved to do. I just felt like if I'm not playing to the very high level, I'm not going to do it. I just want to do it just for fun. I want to do it because I love it. I want to keep the respect for the game. But yeah, that's when I realized that I don't know what I should do now because that's all I did my whole life. Since I was 5 until 24, 25 years old, that's really all I did. Never had a job, none of those things. So I didn't know what to do with my life. So luckily enough, the last coach that I played for, he said, I really like your style, I really like how hard you play, I really like your knowledge about the game. So I would like to continue paying you for your scholarship. So he paid for my last school year, which I finished my bachelor's. And then once I finished my bachelor's, he said, I still really like how you handle everything, how professional you are. So talk to me about all this good stuff that I had going on for me. So he said, if I can get you to come coach for us, I'll pay 2 years of your master's for you. So pay for your master's. So I decided to take that opportunity, finish my master's, get some more knowledge of coaching and dealing with players because the whole time I was playing baseball, I was dealing with coaches. When I was a coach, I was having to deal with players. So it's two different sides that I got to see. So I got experience in that as well. Finished my masters and moved to Utah.
That's amazing, dude. So two things I really like about your story is that you never gave up, and when baseball didn't work out, you switched to something that you could still be successful at, which is sales and starting your own facility, which is your own now.
Yeah.
And also just leveraging the relationships that you had in the baseball world, because you built great relationships, they were able to pay for your scholarship last year. And I had a similar experience. So with school, I'm not a genius, man. Like, Amy can tell you this.
I'm not either. I literally just got by every
Yeah,
time.
yeah, just scraping by. So it took me quite a while to finish college, but at my time there, I was interacting with different people and took part in business competition called DECA that allowed me to travel to Washington, California, Orlando, and I got to meet so many various people. And when you grow your network, it's like I like this quote. I forgot who said it, but they say everyone knows something you don't. And when you meet someone with that in mind, everyone has value. It's not like, oh, I'm gonna interact with this person because they know such and such, that person, because everyone has value in some sort of way. And when you start looking at life that way, it starts working in an amazing type of way. Like so many doors and opportunities
Yeah,
start
exactly.
opening for you.
Yeah.
So for me, it's if I didn't know Amy, then I wouldn't be working with you guys
Right.
because Amy knows LT and LT knows Eric and Dakota. Dakota. You know how
Yeah, yeah.
just the secrets of how things work. So yeah, I just want to talk to you a little bit about that, like just network. You know, how important is building a network in your personal life and in your business life?
It is probably one of the most important things that you can do. Um, Simply because you can't do anything by yourself.
Yeah.
You need to have a support behind you, whether it's your family, whether it's friends, whoever it is. You need to have some kind of support. So the bigger you can build your support system, the easier you just make life for you.
Yeah.
So, for example, when I just got to Utah, if I didn't come here with the mindset of, you know what, I will just do whatever I need to do to reach my next goal. I won't be able to meet anyone that I work for already because right before I started sales job, I was in construction.
Yeah.
So while I was doing the construction job, I met quite a few different people as well. So right now I have a wedding coming up. It's in August. It's in Florida. One of the guys that I was working with, he is actually from Florida. So he's being held to me as well, just like doing all those things in Florida. That just makes my life a little easier. But that's just one step. If you don't network, you're gonna have to do everything by yourself, which is impossible. That's why it's like network is just very very important. Went to Atlanta about 3 or 4 weeks ago, just for a networking opportunity with all the account managers. We got to meet up quite a few vice presidents and network with them. So now my phone list just got a lot bigger with people that I can connect to, talk to, and ask questions about things that we have different things. So that's why it's important just network because again you can't do everything by yourself. The bigger you grow, the easier it will be.
That's dope. That's amazing. So another thing is you're the most confident person in the office, but not just the office, but in like I've never met anyone who's just got moved through life with so much certainty as much as you do. You know, like I'm gonna do this, I'm gonna get this done, I'm gonna close 2 sales a day, and you do that, and you're still a very humble guy sometimes. So I just want to ask you, like, where did you learn that confidence from, and were you always that way?
Um, yes, I was always this way, but it's just gotten a lot better. Just growing up in Amsterdam, I was living with my brother for a while, and I'll backstory for you. My dad passed away when I was 12, and that's when I became basically like a rebel child. My mom couldn't handle me, so she was like, "I'm gonna just send you to Amsterdam to live with your brothers." So when I lived with my brother, and when I got there, I had in the same mindset, I'm just gonna be this rebel child. I don't care about anything or anyone. Um, but it wasn't like that because my brother is the same way. Like he's cocky. He's a pissed off guy. So he calmed me down a lot. By calming me down, he basically showed me the way, like how to do things, how to take care of things. But also he made me do everything by myself. So for example, I was a 15, 16-year-old kid playing baseball with 30, 40, 50-year-old men. Now at this point there was like contracts and stuff going on. And I was one of the best ones in the league. I was in the top five in every category. And end of the season came along, and we had to renegotiate contracts. So at this point, the team wanted to pay me a certain amount of money, and I felt like I deserved a lot more for being in the position that I was at. So I went home, talked to my brother. He said, "I'm not gonna tell him that for you. Like you need to tell him that yourself, if that's how you feel." Now the only way I knew how to do things is either fighting or arguing. So then he sat me down, like explained to me how to talk to people, how to negotiate those kind of things. So like again, being for a 15, 16-year-old kid, it was kind of hard to go by myself and negotiate a contract to try to get more money from a guy that's been doing this for 30 years. So when I got there, I sat down and we started talking, and I started to get mad just because of things that he was saying, and it was nothing bad. It was just not stuff that I wanted to do. So then I just start remembering what my brother said, just how to say things, how to handle this situation. So at the end, we end up agreeing to an amount that I was happy with. He paid me more than what he was going to pay me, but he didn't pay me what I wanted to, what I was asking for. So that's when I got home. That's my opportunity. That's what's negotiated. So you get more than what they offer you, but you're not gonna get every single thing that you ask for. So that's where I started building my confidence, but also just playing, being the 16-year-old kid, playing with all this older man, and being one of the best. It's just kept building my confidence simply because I felt like nobody can take my spot, which is not a good thing to do. I felt like nobody can take my spot, and I was irreplaceable. Now that was a good confidence to have for myself, but not if I'm showing it to other people. And at one point I started showing to other people, and that's when my brother just pulled me back and said, "Hey, listen, man, this is how you need to handle stuff." Yes, it's great to have that kind of confidence, thinking like you are the best, you are irreplaceable on those things, but you can't act up on those things simply because that's going to bring you back. People are not going to like you for the way you're thinking, the way you're acting. And it's just a very, very negative thing to think, because you are not the best. There's a lot of other people that are better than you. So that's like the humble part that you're talking as well. Like you are not the best, even though you think you're the best, you're not the best. So he started teaching me all those humble things and keep building my confidence. And right before I came to the States, when I was 19, about to turn 20, they dropped me off at the airport. So the last thing he told me, it was like all my family sitting there. The last thing he told me is, you have a decision to make right now. So you can stay here and just be with the family, be comfortable, step out and successful. And the last thing that I told him was, I am going to be successful. So I'm not going to stay here with you guys. You guys will come visit me. So then I left. I didn't see my family for 2 years, which it wasn't really hard. But then I got over all those things. Now I'm seeing my family and all those things. But the building my confidence just started with living with my brother, him just making me do everything by myself, but also like teach me how to be humble. But also just being, I feel like I was gifted athletically since I was younger. So that's one of the things also just helped me with confidence.
Okay. So I have a similar experience. So my road to confidence, because I was a really shy kid, I was like out there. So I was really good at athletics, the 100 meters and 200 meters. So I was always hanging out with the kids who were like in that circle. Because you know when you play sports, you only interact with people who play sports. And all that. So I mean, I wasn't really the best, but I was within the top 4 in my age group, and I was pretty good. And when you start hanging around people who are like really good, it kind of rubs off on you. Yeah, and it feels good.
So you start to become cocky.
Exactly. Because I'm with the A-listers. I'm an A-lister. I was a D-lister. I don't even know if I was on the list. So I wasn't like the best, but I was always in training. I took my training really seriously. I'd go to the gym after school, and I had the leg weights.
Yeah.
Yeah. and I just wear those all day. They stank, dude. Like, but I was so dedicated to becoming a pro athlete. I wanted to be like Usain Bolt. That was
Yeah.
my goal. But some people had the natural talent that I didn't, and I was like, I'm not gonna make it in this sport. So kind of put my foot off the gas, and that's when I just started getting worse and worse and worse. And yeah, like right now, I still look back and think I could have been amazing at that if I didn't stop. Because you know how consistency compounds
Yeah.
and you get amazing over the years. But then I started trading at 15, so like stock market and stuff. And in my mind, I had the same mentality as you. Like, because I'm investing at such a young age, I'm gonna be rich. I'm gonna be a billionaire in 4 or 5 years. And I was making the right moves, but at the same time, I didn't have the right mentality.
Right.
You know. Um, so at that point, I was trading through a company. So I just put in money every month, like savings or allowance. I just put it in until I was like 18, so for about 3 years, and I made about $3,000 from that. And when I graduated from high school, I decided to trade on my own, so become my own boss.
Yeah.
And I met this guy who was doing something similar, and he taught me the ropes and all that. I lost so much money, man. I lost so much money because I went in with that big head of, yeah, I got all this money, I'm gonna trade, I'm gonna become a billionaire. It didn't work out that way.
Again, you can't do it by yourself, right?
Exactly. Well, I did have a mentor, sort of a mentor.
Okay.
He was the same age as me, but I wasn't learning the ropes the right way. He had the same mentality. So, I guess what I learned from that is to always be humble and learn from people who are knowledgeable, like like years ahead of you. Because he was only like a year or two ahead of me, and we're the same age, so he didn't have that much more knowledge than me. Um, so yeah, same at the office. I try to learn from the key people, people who have been there for like a while. You know, so like you, Ginger, Dakota, because you guys know exactly how it works, but you also have that life experience. You know, and I mean, you can learn a lot of stuff in the office, but life teaches you a lot. Life will knock you down so many times, and you just gotta keep on getting back up. And that's why I respect you so much. Because you kept on getting up. And now you wanna do sales. You wanna open your own office, and then eventually open your own sports facility.
Right.
Um, so, what kind of directed you into that mindset of, okay, I'm gonna switch from baseball to construction to sales and then to open my own sports facility?
So when I moved to Utah, of course I didn't have a job yet. I had to find a job. There was basically a family friend. Um, they're a constructor. They have their own business. So they offered me a job to work for them until I find actually a job that I'm looking for. And just thinking that I want to own a sports facility simply because I want to help those that from others. So for example, when I was younger, it was hard for us to afford for me to go to like um, training camps, like those kind of stuff. So I feel like if I wasn't good enough, I wouldn't get those chances. So that's why I started thinking, what about those people who are not good enough? They're not going to get those chances just because they're not blessed with the athletic ability that I used to have. So that's what triggered me to. I want to own a sports facility because I want to spend practice as much as me to get better. And maybe one day get back into the just like I'm always trying to do. So that's what triggered me to wanting to own a sports facility. If I want to stay in the sports business, but also want to help others that can. What directed me to construction and sales to own a sports facility. Yeah, I just needed something just to make money. Needed to eat. So that's why I started doing the construction part, just because it's a family friend. It was easy to get a job. And in the meanwhile, I was looking for something else. Went up to a few interviews, a few with corporate, a few with sales as well. There was no opportunity attached to those. I don't want to. I'm not the type that can sit in the office from 8 to 5 and then go home. I've been out in the yard, in the field every single day my whole life. So it's hard for me to like lock myself up now in the office. So that's the one reason why I didn't take like a regular corporate job. Um, and the different sales companies that I applied for, I don't want to do sales in my life. I hate doing sales. Nobody probably knows that, but I absolutely hate doing sales. Why? Because when I was younger, I was always an introvert. I'm still an introvert. Probably don't notice that because of my confidence. I'm trying to overcome that. Always been an introvert. Hate talking to people. I don't like being in groups. I love being by myself. Like that's one of the things that I like. So just now doing sales, I gotta go to people's house, talk to them, try to explain to them what problems going on, so we can help them with the problem. There's a lot of things that's like completely out of my comfort zone.
Yeah.
Now, some people love talking to people. They will love doing sales. They will love this job. But for me, it was like it's just something that I have to overcome simply because I have bigger goals ahead.
Yeah.
I've always been able to overcome anything that I was uncomfortable with, so this shouldn't be anything different. So that's why when I got this job, I interviewed with Dakota, and he explained the program to me, it's a leadership program, and they gave me a better idea of how they run the business. So I talked to Mariah about it, and that's what came to mind. I know I can do this. I'm good enough. Sales is not hard. I'm good enough. I'm confident enough to overcome talking to a lot of people. And I'm hardworking, successful. So that's why I take on to the job. And I've been here since December 26th, I believe. I've seen growth. Because I learn a lot, meet different people. I learn a lot about a lot. I learn a lot about myself. Things that I didn't know before, things that I knew before, but I didn't know to that extent. So just doing this sales job just taught me a lot of things, even about life. So now I wanna keep doing this because I wanna own source my office to own my own business, make a lot of money so I can build my sports facility. I feel like that's the right direction for me to go to help others that can't be helped.
Yeah. And it's cool that you talk about getting out of your comfort zone because that's where a lot of growth happens.
Yeah.
If I didn't get out of my comfort zone, I wouldn't be in America and I wouldn't have a lot of opportunities that I could bless with today.
Right.
And yeah, I just want to talk about getting out of your comfort zone because I'm the same way. I'm an introvert
Right.
and I felt like I could learn a lot from just going door to door, interacting with all of these different
Right.
people,
Yeah.
and use those skills in my personal life.
Right.
Because a lot of the things that we learn in the field, like indifference, being the authority, and just keeping a positive attitude, you can use those in your daily life as well. So it's kind of like you're training in the field for your real life. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. That's literally what it is.
Yeah.
Because you talk to people every single day, like you have people that that are really rude. How do you overcome it? Because at one point, whenever you own our business, you're gonna have those employees that are like really rude. They don't know
Yeah.
how to handle things.
Yeah.
So how are you as a boss? How are you gonna handle those kind of people?
Exactly.
You're gonna have people that are very bad financially. Are you gonna feel really bad for them and ruin your whole day, or are you gonna try to help them out and then just move on?
Yeah.
Those are just very tough decisions that you learn simply because you can't help everybody. Um, but those that you can't help, how can you gonna help? Um, that's why like this job just allows just teaching you a lot of things that you can, like you said, that you can use in your life.
So, um, the other day I asked you who are some of your inspirations, and you said your brother's one who was in Amsterdam, right?
Yeah.
And who are some other people that you look up to as well?
Um, one, my brother, like I said, my dad, I looked up to him. Like I said, he passed away when I was 12, but he was a very hardworking man. Now I don't know if I see that like that simply because he spoiled me the most when I was younger. I have three older brothers, and like he would make him sit in the back and like just make me sit in the front. I could barely look over the dashboard, but like yeah, see you sit in the front. When mom cooked something I didn't like it, he just go get me McDonald's. So like he took care of me like really, really well.